Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about cryptos and the problem with cryptos and the cryptocurrency market. Now, if you watch any of my videos, then you know I've talked about and given different strategies and ways to think about if you're trying to invest in cryptos. See, I would rather make videos to maybe help deter somebody from making a mistake, or just to give them a little bit of understanding about what they're doing in the crypto market versus not making it. So I love to give disclaimers as well as just talk about a few things that you need to look out for anytime I do a crypto video. And so here, I just want to elaborate a little bit more that maybe will help somebody who's really interested in the market, but just not sure because of all the different things that can happen in crypto, like lose all of your money. I just wanted to be able to chat with you about that today. So if you're new here, my name is Joseph. I have over 15 years of business experience. I've been investing since 2006. And typically I like to make these videos to just encourage people, whether you have a lot of money or you don't have a lot of money, you can actually be successful. It's all about being proactive and just learning how things work and learning how to play in the game, because the reality is you can't beat the game. Now let's talk about cryptos and the problem with cryptos. Now the problem with cryptos is the same problem with just about anything, stocks, anything. It's the same issue, like investing in SPACs. It's the same thing where you can actually invest in things that aren't real, meaning things that really have no other purpose but just to take your money, like we saw with, Nikola stock, SPAC stock, and all of that, and all those things that happened with that, and how people were just dumping so much money in it, and all the while there really wasn't much going on. Now this tends to also happen in the over-the-counter market, for the stock market as well. On over-the-counter, any company can pretty much put up a fictitious company, put up a fake website, and you can invest money within it, and then all of a sudden realize that you've invested in nothing. And the only thing that your money has done is pretty much funded somebody's lifestyle, somebody's dream of just having a lot of money in their bank account, someone who has no problem scamming and ripping you off. Now with the over-the-counter market, there's not a lot of regulations around it. That's why people are able to get away with a lot of things like that. The same thing with cryptocurrency. Now, do I invest in crypto? Yes, I've talked about it in videos. I do have a strategy, and part of my strategy is doing research around companies. I'm not really that quick to buy. I tend to take a lot of time to research companies if I'm going to put money in. Now, I don't own a whole, lot of cryptos, but I do research just to see what's out there and see what's happening, and sometimes also to help warn people when people ask me about a certain crypto. Now, the disclaimer is, or the big disclaimer that I normally talk about a lot is, look, if you're looking to invest in cryptos, in particular, the ones that are very new, the ones that, have not really been established and there's no ties to its usage and all this other stuff, then understand if you're putting money within them, put money in that you're not afraid to lose, okay? So now, if you understand that, then understand that it's very possible for you to lose this money that I'm putting in, and that means that if it goes to zero, I'm gonna be okay. If you don't get scammed, you'll be okay because you put in money that you're not afraid to lose. Now, the goal is to not be scammed, but this is a principle. And one of the problems is a lot of people, and I've talked about this over and over, and I even showed a 3 mistakes for that people make in crypto. Like, a lot of times what people do is they're looking to get rich. They want to get wealthy overnight. That's what everybody wants. They want to get wealthy overnight. They want to put $1 in today, wake up the next day, and become a billionaire. That's what people want to do. And the problem with that is it causes you to make hasty decisions without actually really thinking or doing the proper research for yourself. And if you don't understand, how to research, it's just simply by looking at the company, watching, this is just some basic tips. Looking at the company, seeing what, is going on with it, going to its website, taking some time, stepping back, looking at it, trying to see whatever information you can find on it, see if you can find any issues around it. Just try to see if you can locate its legitimacy. If you find people making videos on it, you can look at those videos, see what people have to say. Those are some basic tips and practices. Because one thing with crypto is there's no federal or government regulations around it. So it's not like you can look down the bottom of their site and say, hey, they're insured by, it doesn't work. Now, the companies that actually, may allow you to do cryptos, they may be insured. However, when you talk about the actual currency, there's not a lot you can do because remember, it's decentralized. So that means when it's decentralized and it's digital, you can have a lot of scammers that are out there telling you about different coins. And you've seen so many. If you follow the crypto world, there are a lot. So you do have to make sure that you pay good attention. So chasing the rabbit isn't, something that you should always be trying to do. But just understand if you're going to invest, make sure you put money you're not afraid to lose. I can't tell you what to invest in or what not to invest in, but I can, alert you. And like I give this disclaimer in just about most of my crypto videos, like, hey, don't try to get rich. Now, just like some disclaimers that I put within, my crypto videos is like, look, I understand you're trying to get rich, but please just be careful, because yes, you do hear stories where somebody decided to put, $3,400 into Shiba. Now it's worth, over $1 billion, right? Allegedly, I guess it's real. But in the same instance, those things happen, but those things are definitely a game of chance because there's nothing and no way to tell what is going to be the next big crypto. Dogecoin is a prime example of, is this actually going to be the next big crypto? It was completely a meme coin, completely started as a joke. Even when I invested in it, I didn't really invest a whole lot of money. My risk tolerance may be a little bit higher than the average person because I've been investing for a long time now, since like 2006, 2007. But even in the little money that I put within Dogecoin, it was more so of like, well, I guess let's see what happens type of thought. Now, it's not something that I encourage people to do, but what I do encourage people to do is to, invest based off of, your risk level. Now, if you don't want to lose $1, then don't invest $1. If you don't want to lose $20, then don't invest $20. Just kind of having that thought. Now, the thing is, behind some of these companies, understand that when they get to certain platforms, they can't get to certain platforms without some type of legitimacy being, authenticated with them. So, Dogecoin came on the Robinhood 2008. It was like, I don't even know if it was like, 4/10 of a penny. I can't remember the exact, the exact pricing, but it was super cheap, right? And so all I'm saying is just understand that it is a risk to put money in cryptos that you just don't understand, that you don't know, that you just following the hype. Everybody's saying invest in Shiba. Well, okay, Shiba has gained some ground. It does have some legitimacy, obviously, I guess. But in the same instance, it doesn't mean that you have to put money in it. It doesn't mean that you need to rush to put, but people who have, yes, they have seen a significant run up. Now, whether they put $1 in and that dollar is now worth $30, $40, or $100, or whether they put a couple thousand in, the reality is there's still no guarantee of what's going to happen with all of these. Now, the cryptos that we are sure of are cryptocurrencies like your Bitcoins, like your Ethereums, that platform, right? Things like that we are very assured of, like your Cardonas. A lot of these companies you have more assurity around than a lot of these newer ones that's coming out. And so everybody's looking for those cheaper coins and things like that. So understand, if you are a newer investor and you do not understand the crypto market, like I always say, at the very least, start learning about it and then start understanding the risk, because it's your money. So just understand, in the crypto market, there is a huge amount of chance. And especially now that you have like different articles coming out with people like, just losing money because they put money in and the company just ran off with the money and things like that. Look, just understand that, yes, that is a risk, and you will see a lot of people use that, to kind of put fear into investing in cryptos. Oh my gosh, but really there's nothing to fear. It is more so you just need to do your research. If you fear anything, learn more about it and you'll find that there's nothing to fear. So if you learn about it, which also means learning that people can make fake cryptos just to make money, then you understand that there's nothing to fear, and you know where to not invest, or to veer off from, or what not to put your money in and stuff like that. So there's nothing wrong with running. There is no fear. Just be smart, learn, gain some wisdom around what's going on. Pay attention, all right? And do your own research. And yes, I know, no risk, no reward. I get it totally. I'm just giving some good guidelines that you can choose to follow if you want. Now, if you don't want to follow them and you just want to dump a whole lot of money into something because you just know you're going to be a millionaire, hey, have at it. But the results are the results, and you can't get mad at anybody but yourself if you find out something is indeed not real and it's fake and they just ran off with your life savings. So be patient in your approach, take some time, make sure you can hear for yourself and not just hear from everybody else around you. Hey, and things will work out good for you. All right, everybody, I hope this has been helpful. Feel free to like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.